change the pool filter. So we have this old Anthony Pools DE filter, and you can see it's leaking from here. So, and it's very old, so we're gonna replace it with the used Hayward filter. I found this Hayward used pool filter on Facebook Marketplace, and I found it for like $30, so that was a steal. So you can see, and the model number is DE4820. So that is good for 48 square feet. Before buying the used filters, you need to make sure the filter cartridge is not ripped anywhere, and also it's not leaking, and make sure you have both the washers over here, front and back, and it's not leaking. And before you open the filter, make sure the pool pump is switched off. And you release the pressure valve. So always use a good pair of gloves to make sure you don't cut yourself. And we'll need a spanner and some wrench. Now let's get started. Remove the filter first. Let's remove the filter ring. Remove the ring. I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna lift the cover up. Give it a shake. Remove the cartridge. Just press this in. Lift it up. To start with, we'll first need to remove this two bolts with which the filter is bolted to the concrete. And since this is like an old filter, I think it's gonna be difficult to remove that. So if I won't be able to remove it, I'll cut it with the rotary tool. So I'm going to use WD-40 to loosen up the bolt. So bolts are too rusty, so I need to cut them off. So I'm gonna use this rotary tool. Make sure you wear a pair of glasses. Let's get started. Right, so I was able to cut off the bolts. Now I'm gonna unscrew the couplings and hope for the best. Now just let's slide out and see if it works. Finally was able to get the bolt out. I had to cut the bolt and unscrew the couplings, and then just slide out the filter. So let's slide in the filter and see what all we need, and take all the measurements and make a hardware store run. Alright, so I made a hardware store run, and I got 2-inch flexible couplings, 4 of these. I got 2-inch pipe cutter, PVC pipe cutter, and then I got some 45-degree elbow and some 22-degree elbow. So I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use. I have to measure it and see which one I might need to use. But I always get some extra things that I might need and keep the receipt, so I can always return it. And just to avoid like more hardware store runs in middle of the thing I'm doing. So got this plumbing kit for the filter. So always look for the model and the manual of that model. Comes with this ring. You need this ring. So always mark from where your pipe starts and not where the coupling is. So I'm going to take a if it's locked like this, just open it and then keep it where you want to cut, mark it. Start cutting. So now that we cut the pipe, I'll put it in there. Slide it all the way. Now we're gonna tighten the couplings once we put the bottom pipe. So now I'm gonna put the couplings in there for the bottom pipe and see what kind of coupling do we need, like 22-degree elbow or a 45-degree elbow. So I'm gonna put this first and then we can measure it and then see which one we need. So I put those things together and I think I can use 45-degree elbow. So I'm just gonna measure it now. Always measure from the end and not from the where the pipe starts or the elbow starts. Put together PVC pipes. I'm gonna use the compound. Primer on one of the pipes. Make sure there is no dirt. And then hold together for 30 seconds. we have put together the couplings. Now we're gonna put together filter and then we're gonna check for leaks. Now let's put the ring on. हे फक्त रिंग्स जॉईन झाला पाहिजे एकमेकाला.
त्याला दिसत नाही, तिला दिसत नाही, आपण आवाज येतो फक्त. बघते बघ काय करते ते पण सांग.
So I started the filter but it's dripping, so I think we need to tighten the coupling. So I'm gonna do that. So I have tightened this coupling over here and hope this fixes the leak. I don't see any leaks anymore.